What's going on, Sumolings? Thank you so much for joining us for another product walkthrough webinar. I am Lindsay, and today I am joined by the team over at Pixelied, a feature-rich design tool offering an extensive library of templates, photos, icons, illustrations, color palettes, and vectors. It is available on Appsumo right now, starting at $49 for a lifetime deal, and currently has a 5 taco rating. Before we dive into the product, though, I just want to tell y'all a few quick things. The first is that if you want to tell us a little bit about your tool, your use case, why you're interested in this product, you can go ahead and do that over in the chat room. If you have any questions about the tool, the deal, how to get set up, anything like that, you can go ahead and leave those questions in the Q&A box down below this video, and then we will circle back to them at the end of the walkthrough. And then the last thing is that there will be a replay of this available. So if you need to step out or anything like that, totally okay. You can watch this truly as many times as you want. All right, that's enough of me. Hey, Dawood, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing very well. I am excited to have you here today. And I'm going to go ahead and pass this over to you for the walkthrough. Let me know when
Sure.
you're ready for the questions.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. Looks good.
Okay. So hey everyone. So once you log in, I'll just give you a brief overview of how Pixelite works and how Pixelite is special from other design tools out there, because we've been asked this question. What's Pixelite offering different than these design tools? So when you once log in your account, this is the dashboard, and we've created a super easy dashboard for you. So we have categorized this based on the social media templates we have. We have Facebook, different formats in that. We have Instagram, then we have Twitter, then we have LinkedIn, Pinterest. So after that, we have content marketing. So under that, we have YouTube, the different formats of it, and then we have the blog featured image for your blogs, and then we have the another category is the book covers, and in this we have three different formats: ebook covers, Amazon Kindle, Wattpad, and then in the headers we have some different formats, and after that, lastly, it is the online streaming, Twitch. We have different formats related to that. So this was a brief uh, the uh, the dashboard. You can find all the different templates, and over here, if you just want a quick navigation to a certain format, you could just click on it. So we'll just click on YouTube thumbnails, and once you click on it, you'll see we have landed on the templates page. Now this is the page where you'll find uh, the uh, all the different templates we have related to that format. If we just scroll down, you'll see we have all these different templates, and over here you'll find all the different formats. So it just gives you a quick quick navigation. Just click on it, click on any template, and you'll be taken to the editor. And I just go with this is the, if you want free templates, so you could just click on it. It'll give you all the free templates, or if you just want the premium templates which you have, you can filter that out. You can filter this based on the keyword. Now, one thing is that right now we once you search, the search is going to be all site wide. So there's not going to be any specific search if you want to search in Facebook post or Instagram post. So if you search, it is going to give you all the templates which you have. The reason is because right now, as the templates are a bit they're not much as compared to other design tools. So that is why if you just are searching in Facebook post, and most probably that keyword or that template is not going to be there. So that is why for now we have just this uh, site-wide search, and then over here these are the filters. So this is based on the category. So if you want to search based on the category, you can do that. And then we have the colors. So if you just click on any color, it'll give you all the different colors we have related to that template. So now that you have you have selected a template, you want to edit that, simply click on it, and you land on the editor. Now this is where the the magic happens. And this is where you'll be able to edit your template, you'll be able to create a new design, you'll be able to do everything with this editor. So right now we've landed on this, and these are the images. So right now we have Unsplash and Pixabay integration with them, and we're also looking to integrate with more services. We're looking into that, any premium services we could offer. So these are the two services. If you just type in any keyword, you'll get that, and it will return you all the images related to that keyword. And all you have to do is simply click on it, and it will be added. And this is the text. So if you just want to add simple text, simply click on it and you'll be able to edit it. And then we have the text styles over here. So these are the ready to go text styles. So you just click on it and they'll be added on your canvas. And now all you have to do is simply edit them. Now this is the illustrations feature. So this is something that is not being offered by uh, I think none of the competitors, our competitors, none of them offer the illustrations feature. So uh, if we just delete this for a while, and if we just add an illustration, so for example, if we add this illustration, now the best thing about this illustration is that I'll change the color. So the best thing about this illustration is that you can fully customize this. What I mean by that is you can change its colors, uh, you can you can do a whole lot of operations. I think this has a lot of colors in it. I'll just choose one which has a few colors, so it would be easy. So if we have this, you'll see that if I now want, I can change its colors. I can fully customize this. I can just resize this, place this wherever I want. Uh, and another thing is that once if you change these colors, you'll see that it is changing very smoothly. So in other design tools, if you've seen the even if there is the illustration feature, the colors cannot be changed easily. It gets stuck when you're changing them. So in Pixelied, we have a lightning fast freezing editor, and that is evident from all the reviews you'll see on Appsumo, where and I think every review we have, the this is something that is consistent throughout, that the editor is fast. So that is something we've focused on, create providing a lightning fast editor, where it's easy for you to just come edit some things and download that design. So this was the illustrations, and then we over here we have mockups. So the mockups feature is one of our uh, best features which we have, and I'll demonstrate that to you. So if you just click on it, the mockup is going to be added on your canvas, and over here you'll see we have edit mockup contents. So if you just click on it, you'll see that we have this mockup screen over here. And right now, if we just uh, you know we just type something. So once you do that, if you just move this, you'll see that you can see its preview. So by that, what I mean is that, let's say if we just remove this, you'll see that the mockup is showing a live preview on the right hand side. So this just gives you much more freedom to see how your design actually looks like in real time, and you can just adjust your designs based on that. And in this mockup, it is just like editing in the editor. You can add your text, you can even add illustrations or elements or icons. You could do all these different operations in the mockup. And once that is done, you simply click on done editing, and it is going to process for a few seconds. It's going to render that, and once that is done, you'll see we have that changed over here on our mockup. And now you can just place this, and you can start editing your design. So this was the mockups feature. We have more than 40 plus mockups. You could choose them, and then we have the elements. So the elements, we have some basic elements. So for example, we have shapes, and then we have the arrows. You could just click them and they'll be added on the canvas. And then we have the blobs over here, and lines, scribbles. So we have all these different elements for you to use in your templates. And once you just click on them, you'll be able to change its design, change its color however you like. And then we have the icons. So if we just have, if you want to add your icons, we have two integrations with services, and you just click on it. And you could also change its colors, and you could resize this, you could place this wherever you want. And then over here we have the blend feature. So the blend is something I'll show you, on a template how it works. I just select a template from headers. This one, this particular template works, super great on this one. So if we just, add this template over here, and if we go over at blend, you'll see that. So if we just want to change this, once you click on this, it'll just change the colors, and all you have to do is simply click on it, and it'll change the, colors of the design, and you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just click, and it will be done. And all these different default colors which you see, we've actually studied, the so this is the background, then this is the big text, and this will be applied to the smaller text, and this is going to be applied to the element. So every color has been picked carefully, so that it complements your design. And over here you have your own blend. So if you don't want to use these default blends over here, and you want to use your own branding colors, you can just click on add, and now you'll be able to add your colors. So, and it also shows you which color is going to be used for which purpose. So if it's background, big text, and then it's the small text we have, and this is used for all the shapes you have in your design. So click on save, and it'll be added in your my blends. Then if you just want to delete, click on remove blend. So this is how you can add your own branding colors. And over here you have your my files. So my files, you could add as many files as you want. There's no limit on your storage. And then if we just want to add, these are the basic functions. If you want to change your font, you could do that. And if you have your custom font, you could also have that. And if you want to change the size and all, and these are basic functions. I just want to show you, the main advanced editing tools. So this is the eyedropper. So for example, once you click on it, you'll see that over here it shows you the color code. And if you want this particular text to be or based on this yellow color, so all you have to do is simply click on it, and it will change. The text is going to change based on the color which you just chose. I'll apply this on this element which we have. I'll click on this, and I'll choose this. Sorry, this is the text. So if I want to change the color based on this yellow color, I'll simply click on it, and it will change. This is how the eyedropper works. And then over here we have the border. So if you want to add border to your design, you could also do that. You could change its colors. And then we have the shadow. So if you want to add shadow to your design, you could move this horizontally, and this you could move this vertically. And this is the blur. So if you want to add blur to your design, you could do that. And then we have the colors. You could change its color as you want. So this was the brief overview of the designs. And the best thing is that all these templates have been created and designed carefully. So we've not just added templates for the sake of just populating it. We've also carefully the content which you'll see, everything, the colors and the fonts which have been used, everything has been it's a process which we go through the template creation. So we also focus on the content which is added in the template, and the reason is because we want users to just come in and change a few text, change a few colors, and all that's all they have to do. And once they're done, they simply have to click on download. So that is, what we have here. You don't even have to think too much on the content. So now once you're done, all you have to do is simply, once you're done with the editing and everything, and all you have to do is simply click on download, and you have three different formats, and it will be added to your design and it will be downloaded. And another thing which I want to mention about the download is that if you download your designs, the file size is going to be much less, because we also have our own compression algorithm. So I know how you use these designs for e-commerce, for your YouTube thumbnails, for your blogs, and the size of the file really matters. So that is also what we've catered for. And if you download your design, it'll we'll just compress it and it will be much lower, so you won't have to worry about the file size. And another feature which I would like to mention is the background remover. So if, for example, you want to use the background remover without going to the editor, and you don't want to use the editor, it's simply you can use it as a standalone solution. And I'll just remove this background, and it'll take a few seconds. Or you don't have to do anything, and once that is done, you'll be able to see your the download over here. It takes a few seconds, and so now that is done, you'll see that we have our design over here, and you can also see the credits left. And now you could just simply download this. And the reason why we included a background remover is because after taking feedback from our users, most of them said that, what if you don't want to use the editor? So that is, something that is also, unique in Pixelite. You could just use this as a standalone solution, and the same goes for illustration. So what if you just want to use the illustration in your landing page or your mobile app, and you don't want to use this in the editor? Because if because in the editor you'll have to use this in a design. So what if you just want to download this illustration? So in that case also, you could just download this, and we have from a wide variety of categories, and once you click on them, you'll see all the different illustrations we have. And if in case you want to use this in the editor, simply click on it and you'll be taken to the editor. And again, this is where you can fully customize this illustration. And so as you can see, you can change all its colors. And this was the illustrations. And then I'll show you how the background remover works. So if in the editor you want to use the background remover, then you'll see that it automatically adds the image on the canvas once you upload this. And now once you have clicked on the image, you'll see that we have this small button over here, background remove. So once we just click on this, it'll take a few seconds. You can even create your design, work on your design, make changes. It'll just keep processing for a few seconds. And once that is in, you'll see that it has removed the background, and now you could place this in your design. So this is how the background remover works inside the editor. And once that is done, if you just refresh this page, you'll see that the file is going to be saved in your my file. So over here, you just remove this, and it was also added in your my file, so you could use it later in your designs. So this was the background remover. And I'll just explain one other feature which we have, which has been gaining traction. And I didn't know that it was going to be this powerful. But the other feature which we have is that you could add your own vector files. So if we just add, so let's suppose this is the vector file which we have, and if we click on it, now that has been added on our canvas. I'll just resize this. I'll place this. So as you can see, we can change its colors. We can fully customize this illustration. You could change all of its colors, and so what this means is that you could now integrate softwares like Illustrator or Photoshop, and you could use them inside Pixelide. So all you have to do is that you have to export the illustration in the SVG format, just as you do in PNG or JPEG in any other format. And once that is done, you'll have to just upload that on Pixelide, and now uh, change its colors. You could place this in a design. You could do whatever you want with this vector. And we're also adding the so right now, if we have the JPEG, PNG, and PNG transparent option, we'll also be adding the export to SVG option. So most users, they gave us their feedback that what if we just want to edit this vector in Pixelide, and now what if we just want to export this back in the SVG format? So that the editor should work as an SVG editor too. So we'll also be adding that. I just wanted to give you that update. And this was the vectors. You could upload your vectors, and you could change its colors. You could do anything you want. And now that is, I have explained how the editor works and everything, and some of our main features which we have. And now I'll explain the workspaces. So there's a lot of people, users have been asking what the workspaces feature is exactly. So these are the workspaces which I've created. So for example, these are fictitious uh, names. So this is the startup which I'm working on. I'm currently working on two startups. Let's just assume that. And this is the e-commerce startup I'm working on. And this is just a volunteer side project which I have. So in the cleaner startup, if we click on that, you'll see that the workspace changes. And if we head over to the My Designs, you'll see that I have the designs created for my cleaner startup, all these designs. And then I have the folders section. So now I have the YouTube tutorials. I've created another folder for my social media promotions, and I have that design over here. And then if we just go for the e-commerce startup, we click on it, you'll see that for that, in the My Designs, all its designs created are different from the cleaner startup. And you could also create further folders to organize your work. And you could name your folders anything you like. You could organize them. And then this is the volunteer side project I have. So I have created a few designs for it, and these are the folders. So basically, what Workspaces is that in a very nutshell, it is sub accounts inside Pixelite. So yeah, you have sub account for your one startup, and if you want, you could have your another sub account for your another startup or project. It could be anything. So that is how workspaces are. Each workspace has its own designs which you've created. Each workspace has its own files which you uploaded, your blend colors, your custom fonts. Everything is different. I'll just show you. So if we just create a custom design, I'll click on create. Now over here, if we so over here, our uploaded fonts is Proxima Nova Bold. For my volunteer project, I've uploaded this font, and in the my files, you'll see that these are the two files which I have. And so so these are two things, and I'll also explain you the blend. So this is the blend which I've added for my volunteer side project workspace. Now, if we just go back, and if we change this to the cleaner startup, and if we if we just if we just see the my files over here, you'll see that the my files are different from what I had in the my side project. And if we can see, we have the blend colors also different from what I had in my other workspace, and the custom fonts is also different from what I had uploaded in the my side project. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that the workspace it just separates all your work. So in other design tools which you had over there, what you were doing is that you had just one account, and in that one account, if you had to organize your work based on different projects you were working on, you could just do that with the help of folders. But over here, what Pixelite offers you is basically all these sub accounts in which you could just organize your work completely. Everything is separate. You don't have to if you're a startup and or you're creating designs after you've created hundreds of designs, and now that you have created them, and you're going through these designs, so it becomes a bit tedious. So with the help of these workspaces, everything is organized. You have workspaces, and inside those workspaces you have folders which further organizes your work. And the best part about these workspaces is that you could also add your team members to each different workspace. So for this cleaner startup, I've added my two team members, and these two team members have access to this workspace, and these team members can just come in. They can access these my designs, and they could edit this design, and they basically we could collaborate. And then over here for the e-commerce startup, it is different. We have these two team members, and yeah, these two team members have access to the my designs, and they'll also be able to share the custom fonts or the blend colors. So everything is organized between the two team members and the admin, which I am. So this is how the workspaces work, and yeah, that's it. And one thing I would just like to say is the editor, and I would like to say is that the editor was created to be fast. So if you just try Pixelide, if you log in and you just edit any design, you'll be able to see how fast it is, how efficient it is, and it was created specifically for this purpose. Because if we add as many features as we like, and if the editor is not working properly, then there's no use for such a design tool. So yeah, that was it. uh, Brief overview of how Pixelite works, and hopefully we'll make this better in the coming months.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for walking us through Sumolings. We're going to go into the Q&A section. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and submit those to the Q&A box now. We've got a few here, so let's start going through them. Will you
Yeah.
also implement integrations to shop systems like Shopify or WooCommerce?
So yeah, for those integrations, basically in our roadmap, we also have the 3D mockups. So basically, if I can show you, the mockups right now are in 2D. So all these laptops and different mockups we have, they're 2D based. So in our mockups we have 3D, and what we're thinking is that we in the 3D mockups we have T-shirts, we have mugs, different e-commerce products which users use, and then we can have integrations with sites like Shopify, or even print-on-demand sites. So that is going to be a huge feature, and we consider 3D mockups to be yeah, one of our greatest features which we'll implement. So hopefully that will come in the in the coming months once we have the 3D mockups.
Awesome. Thank you. Can we see an example of how to create a brochure or ebook?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
They want to see an example of how to create a brochure or an ebook.
So yeah, so right now, people have some people have asked us if we have brochures or letterheads, or these flyers, offline type templates. So the reason why we didn't include them is because since it's we launched basically in the pandemic, and at that time it didn't make sense for us to have business cards or flyers, because frankly the demand had gone, it was very low. So that is why we didn't include them, but we will in the few coming months. But we have the ebook covers, and even those ebook covers are there are in different categories. So if you just want an ebook cover, we have that particular size for you. And we have all these different ebooks. And then if you just want for the Amazon Kindle, we also have that based on the particular requirements of uploading in Amazon Kindle. We have all these different ebooks. You could just click on it, and you could edit them. And then we have the Wattpad cover. So if you're looking to use ebook covers for your Wattpad, then we also have those templates. So basically the whole ebook section is covered.
Fantastic. Thank you. Will there be an option to download to Dropbox or Box or similar?
Yeah, so the Dropbox and Drive are the two integrations which we've added in the roadmap. So we'll be adding that. How that will work is that if you've made any change you've uploaded any file in Dropbox or Drive, that will be automatically changed in Pixelide. Or if you just add something in Pixelide, that will be automatically added in Drive. So that live storing type of thing.
Great. Does the Appsumo deal include premium templates?
Yes. So if you AppSumo deal, you'll be getting all these different premium templates which we have. So if you land on this, and if you want to search based on the premium templates we have, you could just do that, click on it, and you'll be able to edit them.
Cool. Fun. What are some new features coming up that make you different? I
Well,
like that question.
there's a lot that's coming because right now we've the mockups is different, illustrations is different, adding your own vectors is different. But apart from that, we have logo creator coming, and then we have the 3D mockups coming, and then we have the live team collaboration. So what that means is that so suppose you have a 3-member team in your workspace, and you want to approve your designs once they've created it, or you could disapprove them and send them back for revision, or you could even add comments in the editor to particular sections of a design or an element you want that to be edited. You could do that. So that is whole collaboration we've planned for startups and companies. And yeah, those are the main features which we have, pretty big ones.
Great. I would like to know how the Resize tool works.
Yeah, so if we just click on any design, so once if you want to resize this design, and let's suppose you want to resize this into Instagram post, simply click on resize, and it'll just open in a new tab, and the design is going to be resized. All you have to do is simply just make a few adjustments to it, and the design is ready. And if you don't want to use from our all these different pre-made formats which we have, you could just simply add your own custom dimensions. So if you click on it, you'll see that uh, you know it'll just resize. And yeah, let's so all you have to do is simply bring this down, and as I said, make a few adjustments, and the design is ready. So yeah, that's how resize works.
Very cool. Thank you. How do the credits work for the background remover?
So the background remover, as I said, can be used in two places. So one is the standalone solution. So if you just want the background removed, you could do that by uploading this. And once the background has been removed, only then will the credit be deducted from your account. So, and if you just upload one right now, it'll take a few seconds, and once that is done, it'll show here how many credits you have left. And if somehow for any reason the system is not able to, due to any bug or issue, the credit is not going to be charged from your account. So right here, as you can see, it has 6 credits left.
And there is a question here. That's a follow-up question. Is it possible to edit the removed background from a picture? For example, to work more on details like hairs or other things?
So yeah, like manually removing it.
Yep.
Yeah, right now, it's a one-click AI-based background remover. So, you just upload your image and it will produce the removed background. So there's no manual work right now. And the reason why, there's no manual setting is because most people, they just want to use the, one-click feature, and using the manual settings just confuses, complicates things. But hopefully the background remover which we're working on, which will hopefully be added in a few months, we're looking to add that feature too. So if you just want to make some few adjustments yourself, you could edit that. But right now we don't have it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But you said that other background mover is on the roadmap. Is that what?
Yeah, so the our own native background remover tool, we're currently developing that, and actually developing is not the problem. We could have that ready in a month, but the real thing is that we have to provide it particular data sets. So, for example, if we have this here, so if you want to remove the white spaces, sometimes we have that. So you have to train that machine. So that is what
Yeah,
consume the extra time. So it will take a few months to get a very good background removal tool.
totally. Awesome. Well, thank you for telling us a little bit about that. Sumolings, we have one more question that just came in. If you have any other questions, now is your time to submit them. What is the largest custom image size, width, and height allowed on the editor?
Uh, so creating your own custom dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have we have a minimum, but we don't have a maximum. I'll have to talk to my developer about this. I'm not quite sure, the maximum which we have.
Cool.
But
All
it
right.
basically, sorry to interrupt, but it will cater to most of the sizes. So I think if we just try 5,000, yeah, it is going to create that design. So I think the it is going to cater to most of the sizes, which we have.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. All right, Sumolings, those are all of the questions that we have for today. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you have not already, you can go to appsumo.com/pixelide to redeem your codes. It is starting at $49 for a lifetime deal. And of course, this is backed by Appsumo's 60-day guarantee. So you can go ahead, get set up, play around with it, and see how it works for you. Go ahead and leave your feedback on this tool on the deal page. We love to read your reviews and we love to hear how you have implemented this in your business. So go ahead and do that there. And you can also leave your questions on the deal page. If there was anything that we didn't get to today, I am so sorry. And you can always leave your questions there. All right. Thank you so much, Dawood. It has been a fantastic time talking to you. And thank you for being
It's a
here.
pleasure. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.